Hello everyone, Dreammaster here with a bunch of different vehicles. Now you may be wondering what's going on here. Well, I went to skid steers, forklifts, telehandlers, wheel loaders, and front loaders, the different sections of Mod Hub, and found all the least megabytes, I guess you would say, the less intensive of every category. Just line them all up here, size order, and by that I mean length. So let's go in order. I actually reviewed this in my last Farming Simulator episode, I'm pretty sure. Pallet Truck by J&Z. $1,500, 30 horsepower, which I don't know why that is. 500 kilowatt hours of battery. CVT transmission, for some reason, it's 1.2 tons. It says it can go 6 miles an hour, but it only really goes 2 or 3. Next, going down the line, is the JD90 skid steer loader by Black Sheep Modding. And if we go over here to skid steers, 15 grand, 108 horsepower CVT, 60 liters, can go 8 miles an hour, and it's 5.4 tons. The telehandler is the Schaefer 4670T with rear weight by Togram. 56 grams CVT, 55 liters, 18 miles an hour, and with the 3,000 pound weight, it's 5.5. No, wait, that's actually that one right there. So this one has to be the wheel loader, no, the front loader. The Schaefer 2630 by H.R. Forst und Fahrzeugbau. It's a German name, so I don't really know. Over here is the biggest one, both in size and file size. It is the JCB 4195 by Ross in Mods. 195 horsepower. You can have a power shift or CVT transmission. 29 miles an hour. 250 liters slash 45 liters def. Oh, I guess if that's if you have the def one on. So, which one of these is more versatile? And we have this truck over here to test it. I don't know what it means by turn on, but we're rolling at a blistering speed. Look at that beautiful person. Perfect. Lifting it up. I think we picked up a straggler. There we go. And it doesn't really put it on too much. And this is about as high up as it goes, so it's definitely not going to be able to get on the truck. Also, it pulls quite a lot, because it's so close to the ground. So this is only for moving stuff around. And turning on the pallet truck does absolutely nothing. Usefulness measure, I'd say a 1 out of 5, because it can be used to just move things, and that's about it. Now we have the John Deere 90, the Resident Skid Steer, up to bat, blowing black smoke out the back of this thing. Mine's right here. Yep. What separates this one from the rest, besides it being a skid steer, is the fact that it actually comes with its own bucket, it's actually a lot cheaper than the other bucket. The fact that it's a skid steer also gives it access to the stump grinder, which actually makes it a lot more useful than the other ones when doing forestry, which that's why we have a forestry gate. So I give it a 3 out of 5. Now we have the front loader of the group. First one with that crisp backup siren, I don't know. I'm assuming this is mine. And a 3 on this one. Because it can attach trailers to it and also load the trailer just attached. This is like the big brother to it. Chunky. Big, awful turning radius. A lot harder to control than the others, in my opinion. Because it's very big. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, because when you're getting up into bigger farming, you kind of need a bigger tool. Now, I was playing around with this right before the episode began, and this actually has a special ability. Ah, yeah, that's perfect. There we go. 5 out of 5 versatility. I don't care what you say, I don't care if that's slightly biased. The fact that you can actually have gears in this for no extra price is actually a game changer for me. Because I don't really like CVTs very much, you can't control them as much. Actually, you know, I'm going to bump it down to 4 on the other one since it's so uncontrollable. I forgot I can just climb it, I guess. But you know, I don't really want to climb it. I just want it to get on naturally. Naturally, I said. Yeah, I got on, so it can get on 5. Because this thing's pretty large. It's also the biggest file size, but it's only like 11 megabytes on the dot. But I wouldn't get it because what can you really do with it, you know what I mean? It doesn't have straps here, which for wood, like if you were just starting out, that would be a game changer, but nope. It's a very good option for small farms with a pretty small file size and its own little, like, extremely cheap bucket. This, I think, is about the same file size, but it has a pin instead of nothing. Yeah, I would get this over this, even though I love this a lot. And this, I think, is like 6 or 7 or 8 megabytes. I feel like if you're not doing precision work with it, then this would be a step up from that, basically. Like normal stuff. It'd be really good for forestry too. And just to compare the prices again. Like, if you're going cheap, but like this is the one for you, but it won't do anything. So I would go this, 15 grand, one of the cheapest skid steers out there. 6.19 megabytes. Then if we scroll down a little bit, there, 5.1. So right now this is the least megabytes, I guess the cheapest megabytes. Bit more than the John Deere. Then the JCB is 11 on the dot, and the pallet one, 1 megabyte, which I'm gonna just instantly delete that. Which I don't think anyone did a bad job on anything here. I'm quite impressed, really, with the results of this experiment. You know, my computer's a potato, so either way. Shout out to all the mod makers here, because they made incredible inventions. Not inventions, but, you know, mods. Next episode, I'm probably gonna compare, like, different plows, cultivators, and just the cheapest of all these. So stay tuned for that. So this has been Dreammaster, and I'll see y'all next time.